sports. It's in the game.
That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Seattle. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air is Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now Daniels. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Play action. It's Smith. And Walker has it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Walker. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Steps away to his, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, Smith. And completes it again to Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Buying time to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jaron Reed. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Here's Daniels. That one caught by the tight end Bates.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And it's taken in at the 9. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 18. Now Geno.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels.
Man open, here is Crowder. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Smith with a throw caught by Metcalf.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigma, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now Smith.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Daniels.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returnable for Lockett. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Off of play action, here's Smith.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 60 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Geno now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Throwing now is Geno. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Smith.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Washington offense back out there. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
A first down throw for Daniels. Finding Ertz again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll go. Down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Daniels now to throw on first down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 36 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now. Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest. Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days. Daniels now on 1st and 10. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Daniels. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Seibert, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Smith going to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play action. It's Smith. Eluding the pressure right.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Geno on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. To the air again, Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the victory.
day. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 40 yards. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
play action. It's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on third and goal from the 1. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Dissly from a yard out. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 7-7, our score after 1. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Wilson's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. They go play action with Wilson. Completes this one to Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Herbert off of play action. And this one finds McConkey. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. Flushed out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Pickens on the slant. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. To throw is Wilson. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing again here, Wilson. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Again, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Dissly in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 21. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Short throw to Disley. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Now Wilson.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking for Austin, intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Here's Wilson. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Wilson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A handoff for Warren. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. On the give, it's Warren. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
and in for the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Will Dissly from 4 yards out. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now 2nd and 4.
Now it's Wilson. It's complete to Williams. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
There's Wilson to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Austin.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Here's 1st down.
Throwing now is Wilson. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Here's Wilson.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Going to throw right side here, complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Remember, the 1 timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert.
He's got it, and he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it.
He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Carr going to throw.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers offense set to go. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At the 20. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On play action. Love to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Love, they go play action now.
Musgrave's got it out right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Play action this time with Love. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now throw there by Love, pulled in by Reed. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit
Sometimes
better.
It's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Complete to Olave on the out route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
Shotgun now for Carr. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
So Carr departs, and on is Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Love now on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, Love escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So we're at halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at
that one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs laying himself out in the end zone. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Carr's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Carr. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. On play action, now Carr. On target over the middle to Hill. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Again, it's Carr. Olave holds it in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer. And a point after, good by Groupie. And it makes the score 21-10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Carr to throw on second down.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Carr.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Carr to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big pickup of 38.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Love now. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the kick it away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw, it's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Now 3rd down and 7.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carr. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints first down.
Now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Love. Throw out wide is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On play action, Love to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess?
Today, from Soldier Field,
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Going quickly here to Thomas. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd down and 6 now. They'll go play action here with Williams.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be...
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Cole Kmet,
a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 37 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. These two teams all tied after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
As they've got it as we resume action.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On third down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was third and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here's Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here first and 10.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That's good for 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Play action, now Williams.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
On play action, here's Williams.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Etienne up the middle. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. On first down, here's Williams. Rolling to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Going deep here for Allen. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, 65 yards. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Lawrence on 1st down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown Jaguars. Brian Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To the air, Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down and 4. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've reached half.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
To throw, it's Williams.
Here's a diving catch right side. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
To throw, Williams.
Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Santos with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence will throw.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 72 yards.
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That pass complete to Moore.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Off play action. Williams. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
To throw again.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact. To hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught,
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run with ETN.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Got an open man, it's Washington.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. A handoff for ETN. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, I mentioned they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And again, back to Kmet.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He finds his man. Complete. That's more. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 10. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Back to throw, Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Here's Lawrence.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Throwing now, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Now